This podcast today is brought to you by myself. As a Shopify commerce coach, I am able to offer you a link that supplies you with a 14-day free trial of Shopify plus an entire additional month after that for only $1, as well as simplifiedropshipping.com, where I teach you how to build, launch, and advertise your very own dropshipping store with a $0 budget completely for free. I am not charging for that. There is no paywalls. There is no upsells. It is exactly as it is. So if you would like to support me, this podcast, and yourself all at the same time, go to simplifiedropshipping.com and or the description to claim those resources. Now let's get to the podcast.
So you're just telling me at dinner, if you could have one wish in the entire world, what would it be? No. I said, if you could be the greatest at anything in the entire world, what would it be? And you didn't even think twice. You can choose anything in the whole world. Best musical artist, best painter, best soccer player, best baseball player, best bowler. Mm-hmm. And you said, I would choose to be the best at Facebook ads.
Yep. No, and I'll tell you why. Ready? And I already told you why. I was contemplating between Facebook ads or best drifter, right? Okay?
Everything.
You got to think about it like this. I'm a businessman, okay? Facebook ads, license to print money. The only time I have to put into Facebook ads, I'm already good at it. I don't have to test what's working, what's not. I have an immediate license to print money. I don't have to do anything else. And then I can go do whatever I want. Go get better at hobbies, right? I can start being the best rapper, best singer, whatever the fuck I want to do. I can start doing it all.
But like I said, why wouldn't you just choose best stock trader or best crypto trader?
Okay, fair enough.
I feel like that'd be an easier print.
You know, I'm already doing Facebook ads, right? Why not be the expert at it? I've already been doing it for 3 years, right?
I guess. It's just interesting. I've never heard a 20-year-old guy say that. Or I would never think that. I feel like most guys would be like best masturbator. Oh God. Anyway, we got Pranav in the building.
What's up?
Got the new mic, got the new studio. I have in terms of these videos, I have no idea chronologically when they're going up. Because I still haven't posted Ian's. I still haven't posted any YouTube videos in a bit. Mm-hmm. I'm back in St. Louis. We were living together in Miami. Man, Miami.
Of course. Always goes back to Miami.
What'd you think about Miami? Why'd you leave?
Why did I leave? Same reason you left, man.
And why did I leave?
I felt like an NPC there.
Yeah.
Felt like a complete NPC.
Same day, every day.
Same day, every day. No variety.
Yeah.
Same shit every day. And it's weird. You get caught up in that trap. You think Miami's all that. You see people on Twitter, on Instagram living their best life in Miami. We didn't have that experience at all.
Yeah. Well, Miami's a good well, I guess that's a good point. Like what I learned in Miami is like you can't really rely on a place or a person or a thing for like internal happiness, essentially. Because I feel like a lot of people move to Miami because a lot of people move to Miami, you know?
Yep.
And I feel like that's what I realized there. But the thing with Miami is like there's only 3 options. And I've never heard anyone argue against it. There's 3 options of what you can do in Miami. Something on the water, something at the beach, or something inside.
Yep.
Like there was that one park.
Yeah, and it was like the worst park ever too. It was like
no, that was a pretty cool park. How they built up they had the sandbar, warm water.
Yeah, then you went into the water and you felt all sticky afterwards.
Oh yeah, the stickiness. Yeah. I forgot about that. But it was a good experience overall.
Yeah, no, it was. Dude, that the place we lived in, crazy.
Yeah,
crazy.
Yeah, but I don't know. I guess I don't know. I just think like a lot of people can learn that. Like that's what I learned so hardcore is like you can't rely on another place. And I would say for me with Miami, it was the first time I've ever done something just because everyone else was doing it. Mm-hmm. You know, I'm totally not about that life at all. Like I'm all about doing what I feel is right, and I feel like that's the way that you find what you're supposed to be doing in life, not looking at what everyone else is doing. Like, but the COVID restrictions and everything. Obviously, I belong in Los Angeles, and man, it's just a whole complicated story. Again, I don't know when this podcast is even going up because I might make a solo one with the whole, like talking about that entire topic because you saw firsthand the craziness that was going on, especially as I was leaving.
Yeah.
Just weird. So take it back. Take it all the way back from me. Take it back.
Take it all the way back.
Yeah.
All right. So
what were you doing 3 years ago?
3 years ago today, I would be getting ready for fucking high school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What were you like in high school?
I was just like the little introverted kid, you know, kind of kept to myself. I was doing ecom like end of junior year. So senior year, I was just kind of like grinding ecom. Didn't really like do anything else besides ecom. Really just.
What was the attractive part about ecom? Like, how'd you even stumble upon e-commerce?
Okay, so it was in the beginning of 2018. Around that time, like 2017, 2018, I was reselling like Supreme. I was reselling shoes. I feel like everyone's done that.
So you're like 15, 16 at the time.
I was like 16.
I was 15. I was 16. You know that song?
No.
Oh,
What is it?
Never mind. Baby Keem.
Nah, I don't listen to Baby Keem. Yeah, no. So I was like 16. I was reselling Supreme. I was reselling like a bunch of shit. And there's this dude, Ian Connor, who like I've followed for like a couple years, whatever, like the streetwear dude. And he was dropping like those custom Vans, like the Revenge Storms.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I was like on his page, and then I was scrolling through his page, and I saw he posted a screenshot of when he first dropped it, like the Shopify screenshot. It said 500 grand in like 2 hours. So I was like, holy fuck.
Oh, the guy who created that shoe?
Yeah, Ian Connor, because he posted the screenshot of like the sales it did like 500K in 2 hours, bro. So I was like, holy shit. That kind of like opened my eyes up to e-com because I didn't know anything about it. I was just kind of stuck in this bubble where it's like, okay, I can make like $100 here, $200 here, like just reselling like clothes, right? But it wasn't like consistent income. I couldn't keep that up. So when I saw that 500K screenshot, I just like started looking in the comments, bro. Someone like people were asking like, what app is this? What app is this? Someone said like Shopify. I looked it up on YouTube. That's just kind of how I started dropshipping.
Wow. So there was no like social media marketing or.
I mean, so like I got targeted with like the Tai Lopez ads all the time.
Yeah. Did that have an effect on you? Because that's what really got me into this. I had no clue there was this world until like I would say I had no clue there was this world that was attainable until Tai Lopez.
So like when the Tai Lopez ads came out, I was like 15. So I like didn't take it seriously at all. I was like 15. I was just going with the crowd, and like I was looking in the comments section of the ads. People were just like clowning on this dude. Saw it all over Twitter, right? Here in my garage, whatever.
Yeah.
I was just kind of like herd mentality. I was just like, okay, whatever. This dude's like just trying to sell you on something. I didn't like think twice about it. But I've always kind of knew. That's how I've always kind of like been into doing my own shit, right? With the reselling. Before I was reselling Supreme, I was like trying to sell beats online. It's like I've always kind of had like that idea that okay, I can make money online. I've done it before, so I don't know. It really wasn't like the ecom shit. It was like when I saw that 500K screenshot, and I looked up Shopify on YouTube. I saw your videos, right?
Hey.
I saw like a bunch of other people's videos doing like 10K, 20K a month, bro.
Do you remember who else you were seeing at the time?
It was you and Dan DeSilva.
Oh, shout out Dan DeSilva. Yeah, I want to have him on here. Apparently, his past like two or 3 years has been nuts.
Crypto.
Did you see his video that he posted on YouTube?
I haven't watched. No, I haven't.
Apparently, he got like addicted to drugs heavily.
Oh, I saw his Instagram post about that actually.
Well, he made a whole YouTube video explaining it. That's why I feel okay to talk about it because it was crazy. Apparently, like he just like was so addicted to the drugs, he just laid in bed all day and did them and lost like all of his businesses, all of that. Like,
dude.
Crazy. But then he like rebuilt. I don't know even what he built, but apparently built something in the background. He's on a guy. I'd love to have him on. But yeah, back to Tai Lopez. Like Tai Lopez is on some sketchy shit right now, but I'll give him full credit.
That NFT, bro,
my gosh.
That's actually hilarious.
Did you look at all the details, like the CoffeeZilla video on it and everything?
Yeah, I think so. I just think it was so ridiculous how he's making. How much was the mint for? It was like 40 ETH to go fly to go. You have to go pay for your flight and pay for your hotel to talk with this dude. Like,
No, that was to watch a movie.
oh, watch a movie. Okay, yeah.
Or probably talk, something like that. But I couldn't tell if he was doing that for the sake of like publicity. If he wasn't too knowledgeable in the crypto game to know that like people are very sensitive in the crypto area, where if you do something like that, like even if it's as like publicity, people are talking about it.
Not good.
In the crypto space, I don't think all publicity is good publicity
100%.
at all, because like there's so many scammers, and the second someone thinks you're scamming, it's going to be bad. But what's going to be horrible for him is the promise that he promised the hotels, the clubs, exclusive for the holders. And there's 800 people that ended up minting at that level, including CoffeeZilla, because Coffee's like, I'm going to get one. And if he ends up doing this, I'm going. But he's at a make or break it point, because if he doesn't, like, he's like, there's no way he can get out of this.
No.
There's no way, because if he builds that shit, he's going to lose a ton of money. If he runs off with it, he might lose a ton of money in a lawsuit.
Yeah.
Because it's promised, or he might just have to give the money back. But yeah, he got caught sweeping the floor with his own wallet because he didn't know what he was doing and all that. Yeah. But I still got to give him a shout out, because like he changed my life personally. If it wasn't for that social media marketing course, I wouldn't be here right now.
That's where everything changed.
That's where everything changed. So you're getting targeted. Did you like take any course when you started this drop shipping route?
So yeah, it was mostly free on YouTube. So dude, my dropshipping story is actually pretty wild. Like I didn't have like the same, dude. So I saw dropshipping like 2018. I built my first store, but I didn't do anything with it. Right. I was like still working this job. I worked at like this front desk manager of this kickboxing gym, strangely enough. Yeah. So like I was like signing people up for like fucking memberships and just like doing like, I was just doing bitch work basically.
Pranav the kickboxer.
Yeah. Dude, imagine. No, I was just doing bitch work for this dude. And I don't know, I was getting paid fucking jack shit. So I don't know, like when senior year hit or end of junior year, I built my first store, and then over the summer I got this internship. And I was doing that all summer. It was like this 9 to 5 like internship every single day, 5 days a week. So I just like built up like a ton of capital for that to start my dropshipping business. I maybe made like $4,000 that whole entire summer just doing this internship. And then senior year rolls around, I build my second store, and I started running ads in like December. I was just doing like, so January, I lost like $500 because I just didn't know what I was doing, right? But then in February, I immediately had a 10K month. Like I had 15, like it was like 14.6K. Still remember, I still have the screenshot. Yeah, that, and I made like $5,000 from that. March, same revenue. I was like selling these like reflective joggers and windbreaker.
Nice.
Yeah, so that was doing well. I probably did like 40K off of that store.
Is this the summer going into college?
No, this was senior year. So like second semester of senior year for me.
Oh, okay. So the end of high school.
Yeah. Cause I knew I just didn't want to do college, bro. I was like this whole thing. I knew I didn't want to go to college. Like I was so lost, bro. Like everyone was talking about like college this, like college that. And I had no idea. Like, bro, I didn't even start applying for school until like the deadlines were due like the month before.
Yeah.
So it was just like, I just knew I had to do something before, like to try and get out of this whole college shit, bro. Like my parents were on my ass, you know? So I don't know, that store, my first ever store did like 40K, did like 10K profit off of that. And then that's where shit started going downhill for me. Like, it died out like literally right as soon as I graduated high school. The day after I graduated, dude, like I lost, like all my ad accounts got banned. I didn't know what to do, bro. Like every Facebook account I made get banned. Like I didn't know what to do. I had all this money. Like, so I was like launching all these stores, trying to like buying Facebook accounts, doing all this shit. And it was like end of May through like December, bro. I burned through like all of my money, like just trying to do all like launching these new stores. Shit's not working. Buying Facebook accounts, getting them fucking banned. Like I had like this really rough like couple months where nothing was working. So I took a break from ecom, got a job while I was going to college. Okay.
So you
I ended up
in
going to college. Yeah, sorry, I kind of skipped over that part. Yeah, so during that time, because obviously my businesses weren't printing money.
It was 2019.
This was 2019.
Okay.
Yeah, so I started school in August, and obviously school took a lot of time away from ecom, right? So I was like, dude, every second I had when I was at school, I was like focusing on ecom. Like, dude, I didn't even do like my fucking homework. Like I would do that. I would literally stay up at like until 3 a.m. just fucking doing Chegg and like just doing my homework on that. But every single second at school, I was just focused on ecom. But dude, like nothing was working, bro. So I took a break from ecom in December during winter break. And I got a job as a car wash assistant or some shit at this Mercedes dealership. And I was doing that for like 2 months. And then I built back up like $2,000 from that. And then February came, and that's when like COVID hit. This is 2020. So like nothing was working, got a job, COVID hit, got fired from my job because of COVID. So I didn't have a job anymore. And then like school after spring break. So I think spring break was like end of February. So after that, like we thought we were just going to have a week off for spring break, right? No one knew how bad COVID was going to be, right? So like when we were supposed to come back to school, I just got an email saying how like classes are canceled for the rest of the semester. Like we don't know when we're coming in. So
damn, what were you thinking at that moment?
Dude, I immediately knew this was go time. I immediately knew this was go time. I knew this was the time to make something work. So I had like a little bit of money saved up, and dude, I just fucking grinded all of quarantine. Like I did not leave the house, bro. It was nutty. It was nutty.
Jesus.
You know? Shout out. You know, it fucked up a lot of people's lives. Like quarantine, it's a pretty fucking shitty situation, right? Because I know so many people whose lives were forever changed in a good way and a bad way from quarantine. So yeah. It's like, it's double-edged sword.
You're about to say shout out COVID. I heard that.
Yeah, we got to cut that out.
Well, yeah, I see that a lot of people started during COVID. It's crazy. Like a lot of people use that time for good. A lot of people use that time for bad.
100%.
But like when you went through COVID, like when did it start happening where you started to realize, because everyone has that moment of like, wow, I never have to get a job again.
Dude, honestly, like I knew that e-com was going to work, bro. Because dude, my first store, right? Like my first store, I knew I could have scaled it. I just didn't have like the resource. I didn't have the knowledge, right? I saw the potential with e-com. So I just like, I always had like that gut feeling, bro. I always had that gut feeling. What really changed everything for me though was like Luca's podcast. I watched that, bro. Like that shit, everything resonated with me. It was like this really fucked up time in my life where it was like, okay, e-com wasn't working out, right? Like I got to go to fucking college, bro. So it was like that podcast came around at the perfect time. So it was like, I just had to have 100% belief in myself. Like when Luca's like, don't give up, like so many people, when you tell them that, they don't take it, but like that shit changed my life. That one thing, don't give up, changed my life. So like all I was doing during quarantine was just pumping out stores, testing products, whatever. I was doing like Google ads.
Were you doing like home workout equipment?
No. So what I was doing was I was doing bidets on Google ads. So that was like my first winter. I did that in March, or April. So like March, I kind of ate shit, and I was down to my last like $500. And Google Ads gives you like a $300 threshold before it bills you. Yeah. So like I was like, dude, I have to make a return on this $300. So I mean, I did it. So like I was selling these bidets. I was like the only one selling bidets other than like this big brand like Tushy.
Yeah.
But their Google ads were kind of trash. So I kind of just came in, started dropshipping bidets. Yeah. That was like the first kind of consistent win for me over quarantine. And I was doing that for probably like a couple months.
There's got to be some sort of story with the customer service on those.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, you know, I didn't scale too high, thank God. The profit margins were insane though, since it was Google, right? Google margins are crazy because it's all like search intent, right? It's all buyer intent. So I was netting like 50%, but I think the store only did like 20K. So, you know, I profited maybe like less than 10 grand. Honestly, didn't get too many customer service complaints. But whenever I did, it was like, they were pissed, bro. They were pissed.
Like what? What were they pissed about?
Just like slow delivery. But then it was like, dude, we have this whole entire fucking pandemic going on. It's like, chill out. So like, I mean like.
Oh, so it was just slow delivery?
It was slow delivery.
No performance issues?
You know, surprisingly, I didn't get it. I mean, I did shut the store down like end of the year. So like, I don't know. I haven't.
Do you ever like go through the customer service like emails at all?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, I have to check what my V's are doing. It's
fucked. It's
yeah.
depressing sometimes.
It's
yeah.
People take all of their anger out on customer service people. That's what I realized.
I didn't outsource that in the beginning for a long time, and I could just tell it affected my mood.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
My mood was down bad.
You can't hurt me. I answer to dropshipping customer service emails. You can't hurt me.
There's some crazy people out there, especially like in the personal brand side. Like the messages I would get when running Facebook ads to my personal brand. Oof.
Hurtful.
Hurtful.
What were they saying? Give me an example.
Get cancer.
Oh hell no.
Die. A lot of death threats.
A lot of internet keyboard warriors.
Oh, tons of death threats. And so ever since then, it's been history. Like you flew to Luca and met him, right?
Yeah. So I met Luca. Well, so dude, over quarantine, like, dude, I was just like. I was just like shooting my shot in like people's DMs, bro. Like just trying to work with them. So like I was DMing
just guys or girls?
Nah, just dudes.
Okay.
I was yeah. Yeah, I'm DMing dudes, whatever. Okay, I'm shooting my shot. All right, so when Luca and Ben were doing the Von Dutch shit, I was DMing them like every week, bro. I would unsend my message and send it again.
Classic.
Yeah, so I was just like, hey, like Von Dutch isn't doing anything on Google Ads. I know I can make it pop, right? I have this case study that I've done, right, of this Google Ads. I know I can make it work. I didn't get any response on that, obviously. You know, not a good way to approach someone, right? I see now it's not a good way to approach someone. If someone comes into my DMs and just asks me immediately, hey, I could do this, I could do that, I could do that, it's like okay, I'm not gonna respond, whatever. So I waited. Then one day, Luca just put on his story, I need a Gem Pages expert. And
I remember that story.
Yeah, so I was doing like Gem Pages on my Google Ads, right? That's how I was netting crazy like 50% margins. It's because I had like this custom landing page. So I sent a message to Luca. He immediately DM'd me back.
Yeah.
So it was like, dude, it was crazy. And then I vividly remember that day too. Like I remember sitting in my room, and I got the notification. I saw Luca replied back to me. I like ran downstairs, showed my mom, bro. And I was like, this is the one. Like this is the one.
What'd she say?
She didn't get it. She was just like, who is this guy?
Yeah.
But you know, like my mom's always like supported me with like the whole e-com shit. So, you know, she was happy for me. So I just started working for Luca. Like I just worked on some of his sites, bro. Like I just updated, you know, like the landing pages. I did on like 3 of his stores, but like the biggest thing was, bro, like I was just pumping out work, bro. Like I didn't go outside, bro. I was like dedicated 100% on my computer. He was either working on my own stores, like trying to get my own stores to pop off, or whatever Luca needed, I was like there. I did it. So like I probably did that for like a month. So I think that happened in September, October.
September's rich.
No comment. So
September, you were rich.
September?
Yeah.
I wasn't.
Oh.
No. Broke as fuck.
Oh. Okay, so then what happened from there?
So October, I was still working for Luca. And then October 31st, I went to so Luca was in Athens, Georgia. And I'm from like this I'm from like North Atlanta. So when Luca was in Athens, I just drove down there to go link up with Luca and just work. So I went to Athens in October 30th. And yeah, that's where everything that's where shit started happening.
Yeah.
Yep. That's where shit started happening.
What way?
So while I was helping Luca out with everything, he just kind of he just simplified everything I was stressing out about in ecom, right? Like why I couldn't scale, why I'm having a hard time doing this, why aren't my ads converting, right? So Luca literally like sat with me down, bro. Like, dude, Luca was like, dude, we were gonna do like a partner store together, bro. Like Luca was giving me every opportunity like possible, bro. Like we sat down for like hours out of the day, bro, just like setting up these stores. Yeah, bro. Like, so we were doing that. Nothing really nothing crazy materialized out of those stores, right? But it gave me like the foundation for this other store. So in end of November, I met this guy Bill in Athens, right? I met this guy Bill, and my biggest thing was capital, right? Like I didn't have the capital. I knew everything Luca had taught me, right? Like on the ad side, so I knew I could scale fast. But like my biggest thing was capital. So Bill came in, me and him like talked together. We found this product, right? We made this store in like an hour, bro. And we were pumping out a store a day because we were doing one product stores, right? We did like 3 stores, nothing was happening. And then we had this one product. And the first day, bro, that shit just hit. Like first day, crazy numbers. And then, bro, like we ended up doing like just fucking crazy numbers. Just
Where on your joint store?
Yeah, so it was me and Bill. And dude, it was December, like changed my life, bro. December 2020, that's when everything changed. So it took like that period of like February till end of November for shit to start hitting.
Gotcha. So 2021 started off with a bang.
2021 started off with crazy. Yeah, because I caught, dude, after that store, I caught like my dream car. I caught the M4, right? Moved out. It's like, so 2021 was crazy.
Yeah, moved to Sunny Isles.
Shout out Sunny Isles. Actually, no, fuck Sunny Isles.
Yeah,
fuck Sunny Isles.
The whole area. That's badass. So 2021, you had it all figured out, and then 2020, what did you do for all of 2021 before we moved in?
Yeah, so 2021, I was just literally doing the same shit. I built out this team of product researchers, right? Like people who would launch my ads, people who would make my stores, right? So like I built up this team of 6 to do that. And bro, like I was just grinding 24/7. Like I was just in the crib in Sunny Isles, just fucking grinding, just printing, bro. Just printing. And then I had like this weird kind of rut in like May. Cause I only had a 6-month lease, in Sunny Isles. So I got it in January and my move out date was June 15th. So in May, I flew back home to see my family. And dude, like I just had this weird thing. So I caught one of my VAs, like one of my VAs wasn't doing their job. And then another one was like logging off like on company time. It was just doing bullshit, bro. Like wasn't working, bro. And like,
how'd you catch that?
Upwork. So you can see what they're doing on Upwork.
You can see it, yeah, video recording?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, because that's how, like, the Upwork software is.
Yeah.
And it records their whole screen. So, like, I didn't catch that, bro, because I was being super, like, I was just focused. Like, I just saw the money coming in, bro. And, like, it was good, bro. Like, it was good. I felt like I didn't have to worry about shit. So I just kind of let shit slip, bro. And I disbanded, like, half of my team. So I only had my 2 customer service VAs. And I just started doing everything myself at the beginning of May because I just got so pissed off, bro. And May was just really weird because I thought I had everything figured out for like a couple months, right? And then just shit just broke one day. I just got fed up, shit just broke. So yeah, May was really weird. I had this weird rut. I kept getting accounts disabled. Like ad accounts disabled, couldn't find products, bro. It was just weird. And that's the biggest thing with every dropshipper, bro. It's just inconsistent income.
Right.
So it's like you always have to be finding that next product. And like once you let your foot off the pedal, it's like, okay, you kind of already lost dropshipping. So I just had this weird kind of like May and half of June, just kind of like lost like a ton of money, bro. Just lost like a ton of money. And then in June, I started picking it back up, you know? Started like doing things a little bit differently. Started approaching things a little bit differently. Actually built out. I started hiring slower because like my biggest thing was in January. I just found VAs and I just sent them training, hoping that they can just like magically just get good at it. You know?
Right.
I wasn't making sure that okay, they're fit for this role. I was just like kind of throwing shit at them and expecting it to stick. So yeah. After June, I was just kind of still doing the same thing, just like hiring slowly, just kind of being more smarter, trying to build like something long term, you know?
Yeah. Boom.
That's it.
Seems like when you move back to Georgia, you seem to like work better.
Yeah. Oh yeah. 100%. There's so many distractions in Miami. Even though we weren't living in downtown Miami, still a lot of distractions, I feel like.
Yeah. Groundhog Day over and over again.
Over and over again.
Yeah.
I mean, for me, I honestly, I can't tell you what it is. I don't know if it's the fact that like being at home just makes me want to like work harder so I can go do whatever I want.
Yeah.
It's like I know I don't want to be there forever. Right. I don't know if it's that or it's just like, okay, I have no other option but to work. Right.
Yeah.
I don't want to go see people from my high school.
Right.
Know? So.
Yeah. Interesting. I feel the same way about why I'm back here, but it's only temporary, but it's all for a purpose, you know?
It's all for a purpose.
All for a purpose. I'm just glad to be out of that city. That's weird how we happen to land in the same apartment.
Yep.
At the same time.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of funny instances happen there. But I do want to say, Pranav, you're one of the hardest workers I know.
Oh my God, bro. Stop. Yo, we're not going to talk about this,
No,
right?
I know.
We're not talking about this.
No, I had to lay that in there.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, that's cool. It's like things happen when they're supposed to. Like, imagine if you're still in college at this point, what you would be doing.
I'd probably, dude, honestly, I would probably be in a fucking frat or some shit, just getting lit, you know?
Yeah.
Not being happy, you know?
What do you think about the frat life?
Not for me.
Yeah?
Not for me. I mean, dude, like...
Well, what the fuck? You just said you would be in one.
Well, because, when you're in college, right? When you're in college, I feel like it's hard to be your own person. I feel like you automatically, like, fall into, like, okay, either a frat or, like, you're just, like, the fucking nerd, right? Like, I feel like it's hard to be yourself in college because there's just so much shit.
Yeah.
You have no other option.
You're surrounded by constant influence.
Yeah.
Because you're forced to be surrounded by constant influence.
Yeah. You're forced to be around people who don't even know what they want.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I was a different person in college for sure. If you ever type into YouTube, how to eat this here, I have a few videos up on that YouTube channel. Just me. I'm like, what's up, everyone? My name's Scott Hilse, and this is how to eat this here Oreo crisps. And then I eat the entire Oreo crisp without saying a word, staring at the camera. I'll show you after
funny, yeah.
One time, and then I did the Unwitch one. I did Unwitch. I did a Pop-Tart while skateboarding down a hill.
I need to see that one.
Stuff like that.
I need to see that one.
Then I had college campus videos where that was like, I did this face plant belly flop into the student center fountain. That one was pretty crazy.
I feel like you put that in one of your videos.
I probably talked about it in one of my videos.
Okay.
And then getting slapped by Mizzou girls, where I just asked girls to slap me in the face.
Nice.
They did. So I would disagree. I feel like I wasn't my own person until I got to college. But the pressure of that frat life, because it's like they want you to conform. They want you to, I think college is a representation of the world in a sense of like what you're being taught. They want you to think this way, and they're telling you that's the only way to think. And then like in terms of the frat life, like this is what you're supposed to do when you're not learning or working. It's like getting you ready for the world. So you see a lot of those people leave, and then the schooling system becomes their boss. Like their teachers become their boss, and their boss is telling them what to do and how they should do it, right?
Yeah.
And then outside of that, their friends become their fraternity, quote unquote. And now they're supposed to, okay, now we're getting lit. Like I see, or going party. So like we were just talking about how crazy it is, how many people out there live just to go to the bar.
Yeah.
Just to go to the bar. No other thing. My friend is in Kansas City. I haven't seen her in like a long time. She recently hit me up. She's like, I'd love to see you soon, all this stuff. And I'm like, okay, yeah, I'll come to Kansas City. And she's like, yeah, I can't wait. And then I go, so I'm doing 75 hard right now, so no alcohol or whatever. And I see on her story that all she does is like go to the bar, and I go, what is there to do? No, she goes, what would we do when you get here? I go, anything that's not involving alcohol. And she goes, LOL, that's literally nothing. And I go, you're telling me there's not one thing to do in Kansas City that doesn't involve alcohol? And she goes, yes. And I've been hitting a lot of people with this line, change your mindset, change your life, because it's so stupid. Like, that is the dumbest way
It's stupid as fuck.
How can you think about life like that?
No,
like,
just getting fucked up.
Whether it's a small town or not, you know, there's so much more to do, especially in a booming town like Kansas City. Like, that's on the growth. But if there's no alcohol, like,
it's pretty strange.
What would you do? And I feel like a lot of people live that life because they're kind of indoctrinated into it from college.
100%.
Like they're taught this is the way to do it. They like what the powers that be in the world do not want are someone to think for themselves. You know?
Yep.
That's the biggest thing I learned. What did you think of college overall? Because you were there for what?
I was there for a year and a half.
Year and a half. I was there.
Dropped out sophomore year.
Nice. I dropped out junior.
Yeah, I mean I didn't have that college, like I didn't live in the dorm. Like I commuted from home. I lived at home.
Oh, that's a way different experience.
Yeah,
then.
so I didn't really have the traditional college experience. Like, dude, I was there for fucking classes. I didn't like make friends because I was like sitting in my own fuking bubble just doing econ, bro.
Yeah.
Like with my AirPods in all the time, just
making
working,
it happen.
Making it happen. You know, had to do it to him.
It needed to be done. Someone had to do it, so you went ahead and did it.
Facts. Honest.
There's no in between.
No, none.
But you chose the better route because a lot of those people in that group, dude.
Yeah, I mean, dude, like now it's crazy because I'll go on my Instagram, bro, and they're just like people just they're at college just sitting in fucking class and shit, and I'm just
doing the same thing.
I wake up at like I can wake up whenever the fuck I want. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's like the biggest thing. It's like I wake up when they're fucking going to classes and shit. It's great because I made that sacrifice.
You wake up, you do whatever you want, whenever you want, whoever you want,
eat whatever I want,
whatever you want. Whenever you want, however you want.
Yeah. Everything.
Man.
Yep.
Yeah, that's the life. It's like, I try to be grateful because sometimes especially going through the 75 hard, actually 75 super hard, or 75 hard nightmare mode, like gratefulness. Like, I remember how crazy, like, I remember the days. Do you see this?
Yeah.
The fuck?
I wonder why it's doing that.
Oh, the thing fell behind it. Fuck.
Oh,
well, we'll fix that later. I'll just get some nails, honestly, and nail that fucker in there.
Yeah. Fuck the tape.
But yeah, I mean, I try to think about that all the time. Like, I'm sure you had the same experience. Like, we all wanted that experience of like, wow, how crazy would it be if we didn't have to go to job, go to school, like if we just had our own thing. And so like, I'll never forget how special that moment, those first moments was where I was like, okay, I'm going to scale these ads and then I can do whatever I want. I can go to the restaurant with my friends. I can pay for appetizers. Amazing. All on my own time.
Yep.
And now it's just like, I don't know. It's now it's like, oh, I'm having, like, I don't like Miami. This is like, I hate being here. Are you kidding me? Yeah, stupid ass problems. That's why I feel bad even talking about it. But
no, you know, it adapts to different, like your lifestyle, I guess, adapts when you have like a different kind of view on it.
Yeah, it's true. We always got to maintain gratefulness.
Very true.
I'm grateful we're seeing Yeet in 2 days.
That's going to be wild.
His first headlining performance ever.
Shout out Lyrical Lemonade.
Lyrical Lemonade going to Chicago.
It's going to be fun.
We're staying on O Block. We got a friend who has a place there. He's letting us stay on the floor.
Yep.
And I hear it's a nice place.
Yep. I heard it's the best.
I hear we can walk around at night like Tekashi 6ix9ine. When we go there, we got to film a video on O Block like Tekashi 6ix9ine.
Yep.
Oh my God.
Yeah, you got it. You got it. That's the only way to do it. Yeah.
No, but that's going to be a fun trip. Like, just stuff like that about like I don't even think twice now.
Yeah.
I was telling you, like, I can wake up any day in this apartment, pay to break my lease, and then go and then move anywhere I want. But I could also wake up in this apartment any day and get a plane ticket to anywhere I want and pretty much do whatever I want, whenever I want. So I have no right to complain about anything. I only have to like thank, but it's like I feel like the brain can trick yourself sometimes. So I've just been working on that. Power positive thinking, bitch.
Facts.
Yeah.
Yep.
Me and Pranav were at the restaurant earlier, and we heard this lady. This is the question of all questions right here. It's a Wood Fire Grill restaurant. And this lady, we hear her ask the server, she goes, so is the wood fire cauliflower, is that deep fried or is that not deep fried? You know?
It's NPC talk.
Yeah.
Honest.
Yeah. And guess what? I bet that lady had a college degree.
Oh, yeah, no.
Too soon?
No.
Too soon?
No, not at all. Let them know.
No, I had
Talk your
to,
shit.
I had to do it to him like 2 years ago when I got 3 years ago when I had the i8, like in the parking garage. I don't know if I even told. I don't think I told you the story, but like, you know where it says electric charging?
Yeah.
So I bought those signs myself 3 years ago and hung them up there off of Amazon. Did I tell you this story?
No.
Oh. And the reason I did that is this fucking lady moved in and she kept parking her Jeep there. Like this is before electric Jeeps came. Kept parking her fucking Jeep there. And like I actually needed to charge my car, so sometimes it was full. And then like I would like park or whatever, and like I was just like, this is annoying, but I just charged my i8 and go. And then I saw a note be left on my window that says, you park like an asshole.
Oh, fuck.
And I already knew it was from this Jeep lady.
Yeah.
And I don't know what the fuck you're talking about because you shouldn't even be parked there, right? So that's when I crossed out. So it said, you park like an asshole. And I crossed out park like you an asshole, right? And I put it on her window. 90, like I was actually really hoping that it was that lady because I felt bad if not. And then I went upstairs and ordered those signs, and then they came the next day and I hung them up. But then when I checked my car the next day, she wrote this stupid long message, dude, about how like you shouldn't like complaining about how like, because obviously I triggered something in her, right?
Yeah.
And like I remember I just looked at it and I threw it to the side, and I wrote my own note and I go, because she had a SLU college like sticker on the back, and I go, you know, it's ironic. You graduated from college and I dropped out, yet I'm the only one who can read the signs behind us. Boom, 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 boom.
Boom.
She never parked there again. I got her ass like that.
Weak.
It's weak.
Yeah, it's weak.
She was weak. But it's just like this constant thing where I've talked about it on the Colorado thing, or it's like the moment will never be as good as the memory.
Yep.
Because as you're chasing it, like what's Sadhguru? You know Sadhguru?
I saw the Joe Rogan podcast.
You saw that one?
Yeah, I saw that one.
I really like that part where he talked about there's 3 states of mind: living in the past, the present, and the future. And most people don't ever live in that middle one, the present. They're either thinking about something in their past, a past mistake, or they're living in the future, worried about something, but they forget about the only one that we have, and that's right now.
Facts. I get caught up in that too.
Yeah.
It's really hard for me. I've been working on it though.
Yeah. And it's weird because like you were saying, like in Miami, we convinced ourselves that we were miserable, whatever, like this. But dude, what were we miserable
Yeah,
about,
we
you know?
didn't have shit to be miserable about.
It's like we were telling ourselves we were miserable because we just weren't doing
productive things.
Yeah, I guess so. I guess that's what it came down to. But even then, it's like, imagine how miserable we were if we were doing something productive, but in like a job we hated.
Oh yeah.
You know, like an office. And that's what it really comes down to. Like they say depression's cured by progression. And so it's like a lot of these people will win the lottery and end up killing themselves, or a lot of this like really bad shit will happen, but it's because there is no progression. Like progression in anything. They said the Nazis would there's like a specific torture the Nazis would do where they would have like the Jewish people they had in captivity carry a 100-pound sugar sack across like way across like miles across this like field, and then they would just have them bring it back. And so like the difference is like the Mayans, when they had the slaves build the pyramids, if that is what happened, the slaves at least had that, even though they were obviously being enslaved to do it and it was hard work, they at least were contributing to something. That was extra psychologically damaging because they're doing all this work for zero contribution to anything, to anything. So when I think that, what did they say? The idle mind is the devil's playing ground.
Yeah. Idle mind is the devil's workshop.
And we had some idle time for sure.
Oh yeah,
out there. And I think just a lot of people do. And so like, because, and I don't want to make this podcast like I hate Miami, but I'm just saying it wasn't for me.
Yeah, no, and it wasn't for me either. I lived there twice, kind of in the same area, but I lived there twice. It's not for me.
Right.
Not for me.
Like I'd rather ride ATVs than a jet ski.
That's what we were talking about.
I'd rather go on a hike than go for a swim.
Yep.
The first time I walked into the water in Florida, when I got there, a shark came up to my fucking foot.
Yeah, see, fuck that. I'm good on that. I'm good on the sea life.
A lot of people belong there, and a lot of people love it there. But it's just one of those things that you got to be honest. It's like for example, someone could be at a job and their coworkers are at least saying they love it there, but that person who doesn't, who's hearing everyone say they love it, has two options. Start just trying to convince themselves that they love it because they think that maybe there's something wrong with me and I just need to learn to love it, or take the steps to get out of it. And a lot of people would rather join the crowd than walk away from the crowd because it's a lot more comfortable. Like comfort is such a powerful thing.
Mm-hmm.
Powerful thing. Like what would you do if someone handed you $86 million right now?
Yeah, I honestly couldn't even tell you. Honestly, shit.
Pranav was telling me that he's going to retire his parents.
Yeah.
But I'm telling him he should get a Richard Mille watch instead to stunt on them hoes.
Facts. Honestly, the better move. Rich are going to appreciate more.
Well, obviously you would do some cool things for your parents.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, and this is I'm talking outside. So you got 86 million, you got your property, you built your dream house. You got your dream ATVs, you got your dream cars, you got your drift track.
I don't see that costing more than 10, 15 million. Though.
Exactly. So
it's what are you going to do with
after all of that in 2 years of having it all, what would you do?
That's the thing. I genuinely wouldn't know. I genuinely don't know. And
yeah,
it's so weird. I can name a bunch of things that I would do right now, but it's I don't know how happy that would make me feel, It's just all material shit.
Exactly.
It's all material shit. It's how do you it's weird. And that's probably why everyone that wins the lottery is not everyone, but a lot of people that win the lottery kill themselves, depressed, whatever. It's because they're just handed all this money without any knowledge on how to control it.
Yeah.
All of it just goes to waste. They're all just be selfish with it.
Yeah.
And boom. They're back in the same place literally a year, 2 years.
Yeah.
So I don't know. That's a tough one for sure. I'd really have to think about that. I really couldn't tell you right now. My mind drawing blanks.
I think what I would do is I would probably buy 10 houses in Los Angeles as asset income producing places.
Okay.
Because that's a place I love.
Mm-hmm.
And if I want to build a family, because that's what I would do. I'd buy the assets. So I'd spend $30 million on that, assuming this is tax free. Probably 10 houses, 30, say 40 million. So 40 million on 10 places, maybe some commercial, who knows? But I want to create a dynasty or generational assets in the city that I see myself living long term, and then get my own $10 million house in a safe neighborhood, because safety in LA is everything right now.
Yeah. Oh yeah. People just getting robbed and shit.
Exactly. Yeah. So Bird Streets or the Beverly Hills, stuff like that. And then from there, I would just probably pump out as many kids as possible. Might even fuck around and move to Salt Lake City, Pranav. I might even fuck around and move to Salt Lake City so I can be Mormon and have 20 wives. I'm talking 300 kids and a huge middle finger at the family portrait every single time to anyone who has shit to say.
300 kids?
300 kids. Well, yeah, so the family line of the Hilse name is dwindling.
Mm-hmm.
I have 3 brothers, but my mom has 2 brothers and only one had 1 kid. The other's not having any. And then my dad has a sister. She had no kids. And so even my mom's brother, that's my mom's side, so it didn't get the Hilse name. And I don't think it doesn't seem like any of my brothers might be having kids. So it could come down to me. There is no other.
You gotta save the bloodline.
Yeah, like there is no other young Hilse. Like I am the one. I am the one.
Yeah.
So I like growing up, I always wanted a big family, and I never had that. So like I can't imagine like realistically having 6 to 8 kids is my range. Man, I can't imagine how fulfilling that would be. And then to see like, say I have 8 kids and then each of them have like on average 2 and I have 16 grandchildren and like 16 plus 8 is 24 of my descendants with me and my wife up there. She'll probably have the middle finger up too.
It's important.
Honestly, in the family photo.
It's important.
Every Christmas photo. But I think where I'm going to get my most fulfillment out of this life is having a bunch of kids that I give them a great life and then put assets in their hands and teach them how to run it greatly.
Yeah.
Like not like the Vanderbilts who like lost everything. Like teach them. And then, I mean, obviously like in order to do that, I have to start some sort of like asset in terms of a company. But that's really what I think what I would do with that $86 million. Like,
I don't even know what I want. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like I still haven't, there's so much I want to do, so much I haven't done. So I don't know. I still need more life experience, I think, to like, I'm only 20.
Yeah.
I gotta get more life experience and then figure out what I want to do. Cause dude, I have no fucking clue, bro.
Yeah.
I'm just kind of sitting here. E-com. That's it. That's all I know. You know,
That's the thing.
that's all I know.
A lot of people get stuck on step 2. I'm stuck on step 2. So what's up with the Twitter, man? What's up with the Twitter?
The Twitter.
Twitter's
classic.
been going crazy lately.
Twitter's been going crazy. They're not happy about the weed tweet.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that. They're not happy about it.
They were pissed.
The
How many
weed
likes
smokers
did that get?
I think I got like 2,000.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
How many replies did it get?
Dude, I got DMs, bro. I got like 100.
I heard someone showed up at your house.
Dude, it was bad. It was bad. I had to hit him with the 1-2, you know?
The kickbox.
It all goes back to the kickboxing.
Yeah, every single time.
Yeah, no, like Twitter's good, you know? The weed smokers weren't happy, but other than that, you know, just been pumping out tweets for the people.
Yeah.
Providing some value as much as I can.
Yeah.
You know.
So where do you take all your tweets from? Do you like use someone to write it for you?
Yeah. So like my biggest thing is I just like hire a bunch of ghostwriters, right?
Yeah.
Make sure it seems as unauthentic as possible.
Yeah.
And then start tweeting.
Yeah.
Totally kidding, by the way.
Yeah, we'll see about that. Yeah,
Outsource the tweets.
My left arm hurts. Me and Pranav were riding the go-karts last night.
Classic.
What do you think about those?
So fun.
I
need to cop one.
We're going to be hitting those right after this podcast, big time. But boy, I flipped those fuckers twice on the same side. Like they are so dangerous.
Yeah.
Caught some kid on the second day riding it because he broke the wing off. And then me and Pranav take it to the restaurant last night. And someone's trying to steal them while we're in the restaurant.
Yeah,
but it was in lock
ridiculous.
mode. It was crazy. But like, if for those of you who've seen my last videos with the other go-karts, these are over 2 times faster. They go 3 times the distance, and man, they have like a fake motor on it. So it's
so fun.
It sounds mean, and we're doing like, it goes so fast that like when you're just going straight and then hook a left, you just do a perfect drift. By the way, I didn't show you this on the app. You can control how much you drift.
So, you need to turn it all the way
I'll turn
up.
it all the way up. It kind of makes the backs. I don't know what's going on, but it kind of makes the wheel shake on the back.
We got to tighten it.
Oh yeah, we
back.
cannot forget about that. Yeah, we can't forget about the tightening. But yeah, it's really fun. But yeah, in terms of like this situation, I'm so glad I'm back because you saw firsthand how fucking off kilt I was in Miami.
Yeah, I think we all were.
We all were like, when I say Uber Eats every night,
We weren't.
this
fucking
is
around.
no lie. Not one.
fucking
The
around.
only I think I bought one grocery that entire time, and I think it was a pizza. I think.
All I bought was water and chicken nuggets, bro. That's all I bought as groceries.
Wait a second. No, because I thought you bought eggs and shit too.
Okay, well, you know, that's
Turkey
for the
bacon.
gains.
The
That's
turkey bacon.
No, Luke bought the turkey bacon.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. Shout out, Luke.
I can't believe Luke literally thinks that turkey bacon's better than regular bacon.
No, I'm gonna have to agree with him on that though.
Yeah, but you just don't eat bacon.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough.
But like Luke is just like turkey bacon.
You know, I'm thinking it's for the gains.
Well, yeah, I mean, I did see a study recently where it was said like you lose like a year of your life if you eat bacon or something like that.
Oh fuck that. Yeah. Turkey
Yeah.
bacon all the way then.
It's not good.
Trying to live.
It's not good. Have you ever smoked a cigarette?
No.
Yeah,
never
me
smoked
neither.
a cigarette.
Me neither. I think that shit's death. Like a lot. I've talked about it on Twitter a lot. That nicotine pen. That's like an epidemic that's hitting our world right now.
I mean, the Juul. I'm not gonna lie, the Juul was crazy, but I would never touch the cig. Never. Touch the cig.
Never.
Touch the cig.
Well, what my friend does is he was like smoking cigarettes, and I'm like, oh, like I saw him pull out a cigarette. I go, oh, I didn't know he smoked cigarettes. And he goes, yeah, bro. I'm like, how come you haven't switched to like a Juul or a vape or anything? He goes, hell no, I'll never touch those. And I go, why? And he was like, because I would never smoke a cigarette in my bed.
Oh, shit.
Think about that.
Oh, shit.
Think about that.
I mean, dude, yeah. I mean, fuck the nicotine. I mean, I haven't touched that shit in like 2 years, 3 years.
When I quit nicotine that first day in Miami, like most people, their strategy for quitting nicotine, guys, I was hitting one 3,000 puff bar every day for probably 5 months straight, like easily about 4 months straight.
Crazy.
And most people, when they go to quit nicotine, apparently it's a bad thing to like hard to quit. So like they taper off, like they're micro dosing the nicotine, maybe like some hits in the morning or whatever, hits at night. I pulled up to Williams Island, hitting that thing as hard as I possibly can, because I'm like, this is my last moment. So the whole drive there, like when I was pulling up to Williams Island, dude, it was like
chain smoking the Juul.
And I did it, and I just go. And then like when I got up, I remember it was still in my pocket, and I was going to throw it off the balcony. And then like I was just like, okay, after this night, because I know Shalev was hitting it and all these other people. And so I was just hitting it while I was like setting up my bed or whatever. And then I remember I had the Casper mattress, the big box, and at the end of the night, instead of throwing it off the balcony, I threw it in the Casper mattress. And boy, that's when shit went south real quick. The next day I woke up and I just felt like fucking dying.
Yeah.
And then I just got to work and I finished my entire room in like 3 hours because I was just going so hard. And then do you remember the first dinner we went out that night at Williams Island?
Remember, yeah.
And I was like, you guys sound like you're like miles away when you're talking to me. Like I feel fucked up right now.
I do remember that dinner.
You remember that?
I remember.
And me like seeing like this, like what's going on? So like I see again, I don't know how much I'm gonna like put in the podcast. I don't know if I'm just gonna keep it, but I walked 33 miles the first 3 days I was there, aimlessly. Oh no.
Just fell again.
I had a feeling that was gonna happen.
Fuck the tape.
But yeah, that nicotine withdrawal was the worst withdrawal I've ever seen. Like physically, like I'm talking like walking. I walked miles in the rain with my headphones, and I would just be calling people. And I'm not a big caller. I don't talk to people on the phone. 7 hours I'm talking to people on the phone, saying some crazy shit.
Yeah.
Freaking out, saying some crazy shit.
You know, the Nick withdrawal wasn't that bad for me. What was bad was the weed withdrawal for sure.
What happened?
The weed withdrawal?
Yeah.
Dude, I mean, bro, dude, Miami was a blur because of the weed, right?
Right.
So when I got back and I stopped smoking, I felt so out of it. I was like pissy all the time, bro. Like I was so pissed off. You just feel so out of it, bro.
Didn't you get cold sweats?
Yeah, I got cold. Yeah, I would wake up at 3 a.m. sweating, bro. Like profusely sweating. And then I couldn't go back to bed. And then going to bed, every time I tried to fall asleep, like I would close my eyes as hard as I can. I couldn't fall asleep, bro.
Yeah.
It was actually driving me insane. That was the biggest thing. Is like I couldn't sleep. Eating, that sucked. It's like my appetite was fucked.
Yeah.
The weed withdrawals were way worse for me.
Well, how much were you doing the nicotine?
I was probably going through like a Juul pod like every 2-3 days.
Oh, dude, that's nothing. I was going through like 2 pods a day.
I mean, yeah, no, it really wasn't that bad. But I mean, I remember it, and it's shit still sucked. But the weed withdrawal was definitely like way worse for me.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I wasn't the Juul. I wasn't really hitting to an excess, but the weed, no, was to an excess.
Excess
All
day, every day.
Crazy.
It was
That's what happens. I don't know, bro. I don't know. After my Black Friday, it felt like I was invincible. You know?
Idle hands, I'm telling you.
Idle mind, not good.
Idle hands.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. It's like when people start to make a lot of money, that's when that foot can get pulled off the gas.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's why I respect someone like Luca so much, because like I know like for somehow with Luca, the more money he makes, the faster he presses on that fucking pedal.
Crazy guy.
I've never seen anything like it. Like he doesn't really take too much time to smell the flowers, but he basically just hits the gas pedal and grabs all the flowers while he's going, just throwing them in his car. You know, back at the Cullinan.
Got it. Lot to learn.
A lot to learn. Like that, there's a reason he's doing what he's doing. There's a reason he bought Pudgy Penguins, which that's why I'm excited for part 3. He's going to be coming on here and doing the 3rd one, which Pudgy Penguins will be a huge topic of discussion. That's probably one of the biggest things he's working on right now. No, I'm sorry. Gel Blasters is even bigger.
Crazy.
How did that he just raised at $100 million. The guy's going crazy.
Yeah. I'm excited for part 3, man. First podcast, and I have so many other people tell me this too, like how when they're like down bad or like whatever they're going through some shit, they just go and watch that podcast and like, dude, they're back up. I do the same shit. Many. I've watched probably that podcast like probably 100 times already. Easily.
No, you haven't.
Yeah, no, swear.
No.
Swear.
No.
Swear.
No way.
Swear.
I don't believe it.
Swear.
No.
How many views it has?
50,000.
I'm definitely at least 100 of those.
Damn.
I'm just kidding.
3.7 thousand?
$3.70.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's the average price that we recommend pricing products, in fact.
Yeah, make sure you're actually at a loss for each of your products.
Yes.
That's the biggest thing. So like if you see a product, source it for $9, make sure you sell it for at least, I don't know, probably $4, right?
Right.
$4.99.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For free $99.
Free $99.
Do a free plus shipping store, but with free shipping.
You're on to something with that one.
A free plus free shipping store.
Just absolutely just burn cash.
That would be crazy.
What? Free
if you
shipping?
literally just did a free store.
How? Like in what? Dude.
If you got the 86 million, give back to the community.
Holy shit. Yeah, I guess that's one of the ways we're burning it.
Yeah.
Burning a mill off that.
Burning the mill off that, the free plus free store. If anyone ever does that. Because like now the thing is like the free store, but you get like sign up for $12 free plus shipping, but you sign up for $12 a month.
Yeah.
For this other free store.
Dude, but I know so many kids that are, it's so weird. It's so unethical, but dude, so many kids are just fucking raking it in off that. It's crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know the whole legalities of that, but like, bro, it doesn't sound very viable.
Well, what's his name started it? What's his name? He was on Impulsive.
Oh, Chase Hero.
Yeah, that's right. I wonder what he's up to.
I mean, Chase Hero kind of like, yeah. Chase Hero. I think he lives in Puerto Rico now.
Really? Damn, he had the craziest house in Los Angeles. Like the life he was living was like perfect. If he went to Puerto Rico, he fumbled it.
Really?
I don't care how much money you're making. Like, I mean, I guess I can't really speak too much on it because Puerto Rico, I've never been to.
Yeah. But
like, I don't know. I just feel like if you determine where you live based on what money you can make, well, I'm sorry. If you can live anywhere and you determine where you live based on how much money you can save by living there, it's a bad way to approach life because that you're literally letting life control, like you're letting money control you to the T.
I like kind of agree, but you probably can live like a king in Puerto Rico on like a Los Angeles, like for like half of
that's
how you
true.
live.
But again, it's just like, it's because for example, if you didn't like Puerto Rico, but you knew you could get 4% tax there, would you move there?
If I didn't like Puerto Rico?
Yeah.
Probably not, no.
Well, see, a lot of people don't, and they just convince themselves they do to save that money in tax.
Yeah.
But it's just like, what's the point? Because my whole life, it's like, what's the point if I'm not living in Los Angeles? You know? And that's why Miami, I guess, affected me so much, because I'm like,
just thinking about LA.
What's the point of me being here? Like, what the fuck's the point?
Mm.
Yeah, I don't know. I wonder how long we're at. Hour and 6 minutes. Not bad.
Hope a lot of it. Yeah, we're doing pretty good. Good time.
Man, you won't believe who just texted me.
Oh.
You just won't believe it.
Let's hear it.
And, like, look, here, I'll show you the text. Don't say anything. But, like, look, see this picture? See how 24 and 42 is highlighted?
Yeah.
Do you know the significance of 24?
No.
Oh, okay, never mind.
No, just say it right now.
No, I'm not going to say. Well, it's I don't want to get into it.
Okay. I'm gonna look this up.
What do you want to leave the people?
What
do you want to leave the people?
What do I want to leave them?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Like, what do you want them to get out of this?
Okay. A lot of people watching this, probably I was in your shoes, but I just didn't give up. So don't give up.
First of all, you copied from Luca. Second of all, you missed a good opportunity. What you should have said is, so here, let me leave the people with my own advice. A lot of people watching this, just know that I used to be in your shoes, but my shoes were way flyer.
Yeah. All right, let's redo that one. Let's redo that one.
That's what Steve Harvey was saying. Steve Harvey's like, now a lot of people ask me, man, Steve, why are you buying all these nice cars? Because if I lose everything, if I lose this house, if I lose my wife, if I lose everything, I'm going to have to live in one of them cars. And I'm going to be living in a Rolls Royce Phantom with the stars in the ceiling. I'm going to be in there back there with my feet up with the refrigerator.
Got the pillow?
Yeah, got the pillow. That wouldn't be bad to be like homeless in a Phantom.
No, not at all. Probably gas prices will fuck you up though.
Yeah, I guess so. But like, if you think about like living costs, it kind of
offsets it.
Yeah.
Like to try it.
A Cullinan, honestly, like would be a really good homeless van. That's a video. Giving a Cullinan to a homeless man.
Yeah, dude. I was the back of Luca's Cullinan. I was feeling like a fucking boss in that shit.
Yeah, that was a good one.
That was a good one.
That was a good one.
Seat recline, you know?
Yeah.
Going to the top.
Yeah, I'm honestly surprised no one's made the video taking a homeless man skydiving.
Whoa. That's got to be. Huh.
Anyone watching can feel free to steal that idea.
You're not gonna partake in that? Would you go skydiving?
Yeah, I'd go skydiving. I just kind of I give money to the homeless all the time. Like I really think about like I don't like again. I really don't want to get into this topic, but you know the topic about like when my life was like financially like when I got that crazy opportunity. Mm-hmm. It was literally right after I gave that homeless family like $500. And so like I do that stuff, but you'll never catch me filming it. Mm. Ever. Kobe person, Vitali, you know. Have you ever seen the Vitali video of him giving away the money?
No, I've never seen the Vitali, but I vividly remember the Kobe guy.
I mean, just like the whole filming thing is very weird.
I vividly remember his videos and how staged they were. So fake.
Yeah.
So fake.
After this, I got to show you that. What were we just saying?
The Vitali video?
Vitali. He like goes to the Skid Row to hand out sandwiches and everything. Uh-huh. And the whole video, he's just like screaming at people like, back up, guys, just fucking back up. And all this stuff. It's so funny.
It's a good way. It's good. It's a good look.
Yeah, it's a really good look. It's always good when you're yelling at the homeless people that you're claiming to help on your video.
Facts.
He's like done for.
Oh yeah, no, he went to jail after that. Just kind of.
After what?
After he went to jail.
What did he go to jail for?
I'm not too sure. I know he went to jail.
Oh, for punching that lady.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Like assaulted someone, and then he went to jail, and I haven't heard of him since.
Yeah, me neither.
That dude was definitely coked up, crazy.
He was on a lot of drugs for sure. I'm gonna take a picture for the fucking Twitter. Oh, Jesus Christ, dude!
No, you gotta retake it.
I'm definitely not retaking that one. That one, you'll see it when I tag you. How about that? Oh man. So you want to wrap this up?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, this was a good one. This was the first one with the new mic in the new podcast room. I'm interested to see where you go with everything for sure.
Appreciate it, man.
Like, what's the next step?
You know, the next step, just keep building out these e-com businesses.
What's the next step after e-com?
Probably.
Or is it e-com forever?
Nah, not e-com forever.
For life.
I'm gonna make a crazy exit. Okay, make a crazy exit and probably get into like VCing or some shit.
What's that?
Venture like being
yeah.
VC. So like I don't know. That's probably where my head is, but I don't know. There's so many things I want to do. Like build like a SaaS company or something.
Yeah.
So many ideas, but I don't know. For right now, I know e-com's like the avenue that'll get me, to where I want to be to do all that, to be able to
like
do
financially
everything.
and everything.
For sure.
Do you ever see yourself starting? Like, are you gonna? I feel like your main platform is Twitter. Are you just gonna go all in on Twitter?
Yeah, I'm gonna keep tweeting, giving out value.
What do you have against Instagram?
I'm just not a big photo guy. I don't like taking pictures.
Hey,
not photogenic.
When we were at the Art Bezel, that was a different story. We'd be walking down a dark alley and Pranav would be like, "Quick, flick me up.
This is a sick scene." I was fly. You got, dude. We went to Balenciaga. I copped like that hat and shit. Yeah. I was feeling fly, man. You know
that you could resell that hat for more than you got it. You got it for $500, right?
Yeah, I still, yeah.
On Grail, it's like $650, $700.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't wear it. I don't like how it fits.
A horrible fit.
Gucci hats suck.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I have to sell it.
Might as well. All right.
Quick flip.
All right. Flip it up. Get it up.
Yep.
We're about to hit the go-karts.
It's about to be insane.
About to hit the drifts. Oh, we cannot go anywhere without talking about the drifts.
How did we forget?
How did we forget
about the drifts?
I was very shocked when I moved in with Pranav, and about 2 weeks into it, he's like, "Have I ever shown you my drift videos?" And I'm like, "No, you drift?" He goes, "Yeah, I do sometimes. In Atlanta, I'm kind of part of the scene." I go, "Okay, let me see these videos." This guy pulls up videos of him drifting in a circle of an intersection with like 300 people surrounding him. Man, I didn't like you have this crazy, I can't believe we didn't get into this earlier in the podcast. You have this crazy different side to you of just street violence.
I mean, bro, I took you drifting. Do you remember after the Access event?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, that was nutty.
You did a shitty ass burnout, and then you had to make up for it in the middle. So there's like, it's one of those streets where it's a two-way street, and then there's cars on both sides, right? And it's Art Bezel, so there's people walking through left and right crosswalk. He tries to do a burnout. Josh is out there like recording it.
I knew he wasn't recording it though.
And it just wasn't a good burnout. Let's just be honest.
No,
I recorded it and I did nothing with the video.
Wasn't good.
I might delete off my phone to even save storage. But then like...
You cut it off at the good part though.
Yeah, because I wasn't expecting you to go into the middle of the intersection and do like a 900 or whatever.
It was like, okay, I entered the intersection like going straight. And then I did one donut right here. And then exited out of here. And then we were at a stoplight. And then I did a burnout from the stoplight.
Yeah, burnout was nice.
That was a good burnout.
Yeah. And then when it rains, man, all you can talk about is how good man, it's looking like good drift weather today. Might have to go drift the car in this. And then you never ended up drifting the car. Like every time it rained.
Because Miami, we were so complacent, bro.
Miami makes you talk about what you're going to do and you don't do it.
Honest.
That's what it comes down to.
Honest.
A lot of people will literally just want to talk about what they're going to do. And then that's it. Like, cause that's what, like, it's all about like looking cool, not being cool.
Yeah. Not doing shit.
Just
say you're going to do shit.
Just say you're going to do shit. Say you're going to do shit all day. And then maybe go to the club at night or hop on a yacht.
Shout out the yachts. It always comes back to the yachts.
It always goes back to the yachts.
Crazy.
It always goes back to the yachts.
Yeah. Shout out the yachts. Shout out drifting. Drift King.
Yeah. But yeah, you should post those more often, I think. I think the world would want to see those.
You know, maybe I got to check if I can get in trouble for posting some videos, you know?
How?
What do you mean?
Just I don't know. It's not you.
Oh, yeah, my stunt driver?
Yeah.
It's my stunt driver. Does all my drifts.
Yeah.
Not me.
Just say that. They'll believe it.
Yeah. So I'm not posting any of them. Kind of just incriminated myself in this interview. So, yeah.
All right.
Not anymore.
Well, this was a good one. This is interesting because a lot of the Twitter people were hyped about this one.
Yeah. Yeah. Had a great time. Had a great time filming it.
Yep.
Talking.
But now we're gonna be hitting the go-karts, the drifts, the zombies,
The Resident Evil.
The Resident Evil, and then tomorrow hitting the Chicago, hitting the O Block,
In the O Block.
and then the next day hitting the Yeet. Yeet.
Yep. No, that's gonna be hype.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out.
Okay,
Yeet.
before we go again, just what's the significance of Yeet to you?
What do you mean?
Like, what's the significance of Yeet?
Yeet. Okay, I'll just say this. Yeet is money making music. Okay, you listen to Yeet. Tell me you don't feel empowered to go do something, right? I've never had an artist whose music made me want to go harder. Like Lil Baby and shit doesn't have the same effect as Yeet on me.
Yeah.
Yeet will have the hop in the whip, go drift, or
Hop
go to
in
the
the Tonka.
hop in the Tonka, or hop on the computer, get some work done, hop in the gym.
Yeah.
Feel strong. I feel 10 times stronger in the gym listening to Yeet.
I feel like that rap, the music, it kind of adds to your curriculum, not takes away. Because if you listen, when we were listening to Javari by J. Cole, on that drive, it kind of took us out of the moment and into that world of his
Yeah, that was a really
song,
good,
right?
Yeah, that was a good storytelling.
But if we're listening to Yeet, it kind of just enhances the current world that we're in.
Yeah.
Does it make sense?
100%. Yeah.
So it makes sense that when working and listening to Yeet or working out when listening to Yeet, you're not exactly listening to him and starting to get lost in a world that he's creating with his voice. It's generally just enhancing. So I hate when someone on Twitter was because I said pop music is the worst in my opinion. It's horrible.
I don't like pop music.
I said
either.
pop died when the king did, Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
And some guy was like, "You're wrong." I don't know, which doesn't make sense because he said you're wrong, and then he's like, "Hip hop is the worst genre," and it died in 2006 when it became 10 years ago, so 2012 when it became more about the beat and the melody than what they're saying.
See, and it's such a bullshit argument.
It's stupid because guess what? There's still people like Denzel Curry. There's still people like what's his name? Oh my God, he's one of the biggest rappers on that side of rap. Is it OJ? No, it's not OJ the Juice Man. I don't know, but those rappers are still here.
Yeah.
But guess what? Most people just are listening to the new stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So it's dumb. It's just just because it's less popular doesn't mean it died.
No.
It's still there. It's just there was a split. There's a split into this where it's like I love Kendrick Lamar is my favorite rapper and all this, and I still listen to those guys, but I listen to more Lil Uzi Vert, Lil Uzi, Yeet.
Just feel good music. Just makes
enhancement music
Oh.
where it's enhancing the moment rather than taking me out of it. Sometimes I don't want to be working and think. I don't want to be working out and thinking. I don't want to be listening to Javari when I'm working out or anything. I'm trying to enhance my current workout or enhance my current thing, but there's a time and a place for both. So it's just stupid. These old people just hate on the new crew just because there's thought-provoking music and emotional-provoking music. I guess both can be different, but I guess to say situationally there's enhancement music physically and enhancement music mentally.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what it comes down to.
I think people just want to argue about everything too. They just always want to have something to argue
Well,
about.
they always want the past. They don't want things to change.
and it goes back to your memories are better than what the present. Right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. I've caught myself in that sometimes too, seeing the whole NFT thing goes down, I was resistant to that because I didn't want the change. But the thing with the NFTs and I loved crypto until the shit coins came, and then that kind of made me lose faith. And NFTs were great, and I still like them, but when I saw people scamming and shit, it's it's just I guess it's the same thing with dropshipping versus drop scamming. Yeah. It makes me lose faith in something when I see so many people encouraging such bad behavior, things that are not helping people.
No,
I don't know. Anyway, we can cut it off right here at the 120 mark. It's good having this podcast.
Very happy to be here.
Good to hear.
Yeah.
Welcome. All right. That's it.
Cut. Yep.